Hey everybody, welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. I am your...
Dungeon Master?
Physical therapist?
No.
I like physical therapist. That's a good one.
I've had a physical therapist.
Sponsor?
You should have just said a torture person.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Same thing.
That's where we're at right now. It's therapeutic, it hurts a little bit, but it's healing, you know? And we all need that, I think. To my left is Roy.
Yeah. Currently, you're a brownie boy, Roy, because this is a real good brownie. But also, I'm Ryan. And next to me is...
Also enjoying one of these brownies. The more I eat them, the more they grow on me. Oh yeah, I'm also Mitch. And I play a recent cardiac patient, Bruce.
Oh, and I am Dylan, and fuck, I grabbed a brownie when Brian was talking about, but fuck, they're good.
It's real good brownies.
And I am Randall, playing Dylan. Fuck me. I don't have anything to say to physical therapists because I'm not therapeutic at all. So, to my left.
Hey, it's Jeff. Back again as, of course, the gentleman, the skeleton, Mr.
Oh god, he doffed the hat.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Why is there a liquid leaking from you?
Because that Doff of the
It's
hat is
rolling.
better than these brownies.
Bullshit.
I refuse to try your brownie magic. I will not.
They're
No, I
incredibly-
resist your
they're-
brownie bullshit.
They're
And
incredibly rich.
Strana.
They are.
And now, downing his second monster of the day, that would be Strana playing Babadopoulos.
It's
a
a new
wizard. And I have problems with my thane.
It's a
I
new
don't
day
like
at this
having
point.
Yeah.
things
Bro, your shit got
Going wrong.
real.
with my thane.
Everybody's shit got real.
Oh,
Especially mine.
Speaking of...
Yeah.
That leaves us dealing with the thing.
Yeah, you and Mr. Grimm are the only ones left behind to talk to the Thane and the Raka over the course of that dinner. We're going to kind of move through it. He settles you guys down. He tries to get more information from you, but your story doesn't change much. And in the end, nobody knows really what happened to Bruce and Dylan. They were seen, and then they weren't.
rogue.
Yeah, the best theory is that they somehow snuck away, and the Thane seems very regretful about this, confused, a little insulted. And over the course of dinner, you get the distinct impression that he does want your hammer, but your hammer has made it very clear that, lad, I am the item of a peasant, not a king.
Consent is important.
You are given some items. The Thane asks you what you would wish for your brave deeds. And he rewards you with a specially crafted cane. A new cane sword that is much like the one you already own, but it is a +1 dancing cane sword.
Ooh. Wait, dancing?
Yeah.
That's
Does
fucking
it-
cool!
Does it know bachata?
Bachata?
Yeah, but
It's one of those Latin dances.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that's a really
Like
cool.
salsa, but not quite.
He hooks you up with the ring of spell storing. And he says, if you want anything else, I would like to reward you more. I would like to reward the others as well. Let me know what you want, and I will have my crafters create it.
Very on.
If you could, go find them and maybe tell them that,
I
No.
might know where they've gone.
yeah, I would very much wish to know how Bruce is doing. There's more to that than,
Wink, wink, nod, nod.
yeah, obviously, like, not quite as simple as that. And it's the next day. Where did you guys take Bruce?
Vespera.
Man, I was hoping for Funky Town.
Bruce!
straight to Granlin.
Bruce, this time you're the one waking up in a bed in the Church of Vespera, being taken care of by Granlin.
Can I be sitting in a bed next to him, bandaged up? Because
Sure.
Hey! Your turn. Life is pain.
Is Dylan in arm's reach?
No. I'm not sure of it. I moved my
I feel
bed.
like he's intelligent enough to not be.
I moved my bed. I went to college.
I don't know. That's a roll wisdom check for
No.
me.
Bruce, dear.
I had a day.
Bruce doesn't say anything,
Handsome.
but Bruce does get up and move to Dylan's bed.
Make a strength check much like Dylan did earlier. Because Granlin puts her palm on your chest.
Hey, Santa did that to me last time.
Bruce fails a strength check.
Just like me.
Pushes you down and goes, no, dear, you
Action surge.
recently had a...
Save a strength check.
Great.
10 total.
10.
She rolled a 19 and then a 16.
I'm gonna peek over Grandma
no.
You need to get bed rest, dearie.
This is not good for your heart, dear. Dylan, shut the fuck up.
Listen, man, I'm a little upset with this motherfucker. Yeah, I cussed.
So did I.
You just get mad at me.
Bruce,
It's important.
what do you need?
Bruce just continues to try to get up.
Okay, fine. Jesus.
Okay, I'm booking it.
This is...
Limping run.
Oh my god, the parallels. Okay.
The minute she goes, okay, I go, oh no. Gotta go.
Bruce.
Dylan.
He said my right name.
So make you run faster or slower?
Faster. It's like Dad saying your middle name. Dad said my right name.
Get your broken ass back here.
That was the one thing that wasn't, sir. And I keep limping. Irony.
You're chasing him through. He can hear you.
Bruce continues to try to chase Dylan, and about 15 feet later, Bruce is reminded by his age and body that Grandin was right, and Bruce grabs something. It probably wasn't designed to hold up a Goliath, so it probably
Granlin
falls
is
over.
right there and doesn't let you fall. She's been trailing behind you.
I peek around the corner because I've been taking a lot of corners because it's Bruce. And I go, no. Not today, Satan. Not you. You.
Unless there's a reason for you guys not to be there, you've been taken care of by them as well, because you were very hurt.
I imagine I've been running past and around them.
Yeah, like you hear not outside of your rooms.
So, later in the day, Fox shows up at the Church of Vespera with, I'm assuming, Mr. Grimm.
Yeah, depending on what happened in that space of time, I probably went to the Church of Moors, because that's the church I like the best.
Then we'll come back to y'all.
But eventually I'll get there.
Okay.
Bruce, as if nothing had happened. Dylan,
You need to talk out of arm's reach. You gotta use your words.
come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
I'm going to use this opportunity to walk in.
And then she walks out of a door in the
Just
middle
in the middle,
of
yeah.
us.
The knife to Dylan's back.
Oh, not the middle.
That's interesting.
Yeah, how did you get a knife?
Because they
in-
disarm us at the door.
Yeah.
I mean, I did vacate my bowels earlier. They're pretty empty.
Roll that preemptive strike sleight of hand check.
Roll that
we're not
prison
having-
wall and slide a hand.
Oh, God.
Didn't work out too well.
You cut your prison wall, huh?
You need to get the leather treated on that one.
I don't do that because it's actually my finger.
Bluff check.
Just run a bluff check. Okay.
And
Both were stored in his prison.
Okay, counter offer. Y'all leveled up. I will say, it's largely unnecessary, but you have Packblade.
I do have Pack Blade, so I guess I'll go ahead and furnish this here rapier out of ice on command.
So he's holding a veal's knife to your back.
That feels like, I give you new toys and you use them right away.
I mean, like you said, it is a new toy. I like to play with them. So,
You're going to go blind if that keeps up.
Dylan, let's go talk to Bruce.
Roy! He's a hypocritical murderer. No. I'm a level fighter, and I will fight you.
And I shove it in more, and I say, let's fucking go.
What? You gonna hurt me?
I could.
Alright.
Granlin's like, does anyone want to tell me what
Bruce
happened?
is
Oh,
as you argue, Bruce is shuffling closer.
I'm just like, I turn around as Grandma says, hey!
Granlin, who's kind of helping Bruce limp along.
This motherfucker has been yelling at me and yelling at him for killing bad, awful fucking people. And, like, cultists of devils level shit. And all of a sudden, he can just call someone an animal and it's okay to murder. I'm sorry, I missed the meeting on the Bruce rules. Can I get a reason for the excuse of principles real quick? Just want it answered. Because that's not fair to you, that's not fair to me, that's not fair to this fucking world.
I'm gonna assume that you haven't really told the priestesses everything that's happened yet.
No.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Bruce.
Yeah. I also have questions about that, but also I will dissolve my Pact Blade, and I'm going to say, how about we just all have a seat? Please.
He's quick over short distances.
I said...
Granlund does speak up. I would
Please.
very much like to know how your dealings with the cult that I told you not to mess with went.
Well, I gave her a car and said she needs to be talked to.
Oh, she's locked up.
Please?
Okay, fine, but you're sitting between us.
Okay.
Bruce has moved closer.
He's so quick over short distances.
He's very stealthy for a big man.
It's true. We've set that precedent.
Terrifying.
I am proficient in stealth.
I'm not.
Right?
I am.
You aren't.
As am I.
Wow.
What?
Haven't you ever noticed, like, half the time the wizards sneak better than the rogues?
It's true.
I got bad rules.
Granlund shuffles you guys into a room with chairs and a bed and tries to get Bruce to move to the bed. She's just sort of giving you that look.
Bruce doesn't fight Gronlin, but on the way in, Bruce tries to sleight of hand and hand a cup-sized leather bag to Dylan. -1. 12.
After I got my goodies.
I just
You try to pass him a cup-sized bag. Dylan, you now have a cup-sized bag.
The sleight of hand, so I'm unaware of it.
Not if he puts
No.
it in your hand.
Yeah, I'm handing
He's
it
not
to
trying to hide it from you.
I just go, hand as I'm like,
He is trying to reach you, yeah.
how is he quick? How do I have a cup?
Granlund says, "Please don't kill him, dear. I just patched him up.
I have no need, nor intention.
Also, it might get your blood pressure up, and I don't know what they'll do to you lately."
Squint. Set down cup.
Bruce
Question.
just gives you the eye.
What you want?
Not that eye.
What you want,
The
Triclops?
good eye.
That actually was the question.
What?
How's his eye look right now?
It looks like,
Like a fucking
geode.
rock.
Luckily, the
It's
church
great.
kind of turned shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. Bruce, what happened to your eye, dear?
Fucking Bob. I told him not to touch it. Fucking dirt pounder, gotta touch everything goddamn shiny.
That was probably the most eloquent description of Bob I've ever heard.
I don't know. Came at me, tried to break it, didn't work. Stuck itself in my face, tried to break it, hurt real bad, didn't work. Tried to pry it out of my noggin with my knife, didn't work. Gotta resharpen my knife. And here we is.
Did you have something to talk to Dylan about? This was the whole reason we were chasing down the hall, and we're not in your hospital bed like I wanted you to be?
Not with him standing over there.
Squint.
Mind your bag, boy. And Bruce points at the cup-sized bag that he handed you earlier.
I'm not sure if I was insulted. I should feel insulted.
Mind your bag, boy? I don't know. Bag boy?
Yeah, I mean,
I look at Roy. Should I be insulted?
I think he was talking about your balls.
No, the bag that he just...
Checking pants.
The bag he just set down.
What's in the bag?
Granlund throws her
in the
hands up.
box?
Oh my god.
Fuck this. And walks out.
Bye, Granlund.
I wait for her to leave.
Bruce takes a move action.
Now we can talk. And oh god!
Bruce reaches out and grabs you. And gives you a hug. A gentle one.
Confused redactyl noises.
Bruce just holds you for a couple of minutes.
Roy looks jealous.
And,
No, I see Roy. I pick him up and put him in the hug.
Aww.
Oh, what a big...
and Bruce just says,
I squeeze him
Yeah.
into his bicep.
it never gets better. But you do. And Bruce, let's go. Don't forget your damn bag.
Confused redactyl.
Bruce shuffles back to his bed.
Do you look in the bag?
I'm scared I'm gonna see like a beating heart, but yeah.
Like shit, was back
Davy
there?
Jones up in this
It's
bitch.
the
It's
cup,
Bruce's missing eye.
right?
Oh god.
I'm shook.
Inside is the cup that you know he got as one of his prizes out of the bot a long time ago for your reward for the thieves skill job. And the moment you put your hand on it, for one, it's damp. And two, you get a deep feeling of calm. Like you haven't felt calm in a while.
Anxiety's a thing.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not with that in your hand.
I'm more freaked out that I don't have it now.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Oh god.
No, you're not.
Oh god.
You are
There's a
given-
bit of a disassociative moment as you realize that you're not freaked out, but you feel good.
You feel calm.
You
All
realize
your
you're not
tension
freaked out.
and stress
Then
is
you realize
gone.
you're not freaking out of the fact that you're not freaked out,
You basically
And that
lost
comes.
part of yourself.
and you're still okay.
And I put it back in the bag. Close it.
It's a Ziploc bag, apparently.
Yeah.
It's the-
I was doing like a string.
oh, okay.
That was the one.
I mean,
That's a
the
Ziploc
drawstrings of the original Ziploc.
Yeah.
It's true. Roy, do you react to this?
That was a good hug.
I didn't hate it.
You're welcome.
What's the cup? Can I touch the cup?
I don't know. It's weird. I wouldn't touch the cup because Bruce ditched it, and Bruce likes things, and he ditched it, and I don't want to touch it anymore. You okay, Roy?
I have questions.
Oh, Roy wasn't there.
You wanna talk about it?
So, there was a lady that you were talking to.
Yeah, my wife.
I knew you fucked.
He's like, Dylan just kind of stops and goes, you know what? That's a memory I wish I had. Damn it. Oh my god, God is cruel. Look, realize I'm in church. Wow, this is fucking meta. Yeah, no, that was my wife, and I never told you this, did I?
You probably didn't know at the time.
No, I've known for a while that I thought she was dead. Turns out my son was the one that was killed with me, not her. And I thought back when I was a warlock, the reason why is because I died, got sent to hell. Well, I think I got sent to hell. I think I might have summoned the devil. But no real recollection. So, yeah, I've lost pretty much everyone I've ever loved.
That sounds pretty shitty.
Yeah, so today's a Tuesday. I think the fish market's on sale. Like it's about to go bad, so they're selling it at a good price.
Alright.
Listen, man, I'm fucked in the head. I'm just trying to move past it. How you doing? You doing okay? How's the lady in your head?
Still there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does she make you do weird shit? Also, patron can't talk to him right now, right?
Oh, no, you're in a church.
Okay.
Oh, his patron? Actually, no, it's not restricted.
So, like, I'm gonna tell you now, my patron was a dickhead. Because he always wanted the wheel, and he always wanted me in the backseat. Not even passenger, backseat. And I'm gonna tell you now, not fucking worth it. Whatever, no. Like, seriously, you think they're your ideas. They're not. You really need to do, like, an inventory of yourself, because that's the reason why I'm not giving you the location of the vestments that your patron fucking wants. It's because your patron wants it. And until you can look me in the eye and say that you want it for good, not fucking evil, because these assholes do whatever the fuck they want. I want them, till you can be your own person, that shit's staying up here. Offered to Darius at one point. He didn't want it. So yeah.
He's gonna ramble until you interrupt.
Carl's better than you at this.
Or rather than a ramble.
It's the Dylan ramble, where until you stop him, he will just keep spilling the beans.
Don't get the ends.
Know where the box is.
Okay.
Yeah. Known that for a while, actually. Since the heist.
Yeah, I kind of heard. But now I can do this thing, and my pack blade appears. And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying give up Warlock. Because I don't know your patron, man. Last I saw, there was a Death Skinner.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Cool sword. So, I'm gonna let that play itself out for now. But,
Damn right you are.
Hey, chill. Speaking of Darius.
Was that out loud?
Yes.
I go, I'm sorry, I'm just a little... I want to talk to you.
Well, you know, and it's kind of a lot all at once. I'm not a big talker.
No, really?
No, more of a little not talker. But,
Nice.
speaking of Darius, when was the last time you guys talked to him?
Last time I talked to him was when I talked to him and I sold him an ID. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Why? As I see him, like, gesturing, I'm like, Canton thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about Canton.
How do you know about Kent?
I heard from Mullion when I broke him out of jail.
Does Bruce know?
Oh, no. Did no one tell Bruce?
I haven't. I really had a chance.
Roy, in a wise tradition passed down for generations, not it?
Fuck.
It's about this time that we casually walk in.
You're just going to go to the Church of Vespera?
Roy, go.
Yes.
Okay.
Say
We
not at. There's
decided
new
that
people.
he's going to tell me to go to the church. I'm going to go, why not?
Okay. I will say that most of the Church of Moors is busy anyway at the moment.
Yeah.
It's pretty big business. Let's say you try to go there and it's closed. You
Yeah,
find
good
your
morning,
way
Robert.
at the front door to the Church of Vespera. Other side is the typical door lady, Mary.
Hello there.
He's been checked out by the Church of Moors.
He's...
It's a pleasure to meet you, young lady.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. He's quite the gentleman. But could he use the rear entrance?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel as though that is discriminatory.
A little. But you are a skeleton.
Fair enough.
And you guys go through the back entrance,
I
but
didn't hear any of that.
ironically, the back entrance puts you closer to like these rooms that they're in, and you catch Bruce moving to his bedroom on his way back. Groundland is helping you.
Damn, fucking
Bruce.
grim guy. Bob, good to see you.
Hello, Bruce. You should thank me. I saved your life.
We still need work on this, you know. As I point to my eye, mimicking.
I
Yeah,
don't know what you're
go
talking about, Bob. Your eye looks fine. You did what? Turning back to Mr. Grimm.
I saved your life.
How?
I'll have you know you should owe me a great debt. At least
And
I
how's
thank
that?
you.
How'd you save my big fat ass?
Well, when your big fat ass, as you so eloquently put it, went flat on your big fat fucking face, I helped get you out of there.
Groundland once again throws her arms up, says nothing, and leaves the area.
That explains the soreness.
And,
Massages his giant nose.
and I help you avoid any trouble because of this thing. And I take my fucking cane and tap it right in his eye. That's the not eye.
Clink!
That was fucking weird.
Rude. And Bruce, in turn, pokes you in your eye socket.
Yes, well, I don't have anything there.
Roy walks
you, meanwhile, have the eye of McGulk in there.
I have the eye of mind your damn business.
That's good eye, good eye.
Listen
That's
here.
not how that's pronounced.
Roy walks in as he sees Bruce's finger inside Grimm's head.
That's some shit.
I don't. Can I do that? Can I do that?
No!
All right.
Now listen here,
Hey, Bob.
you offering version of a giant.
Kind of this.
I see.
Well, you listen to me, mister. All the parts they leave out of a sausage.
I pop out, what the fuck?
One of them's on the hallway?
Sandra pokes her head out, shakes her head, pokes it back in the room.
What is a sausage?
Delicious.
I'll have you know I've eaten things that have taken bigger shits than you are.
I'll have you know, I've shit things bigger than you.
I see. This is one of those competitions.
All right, I've had enough. My point is that
Always
we must help each other out. I might be able to help you find out what's going on with that eye of yours. You might be
It's
able
stuck
to,
in my damn noggin.
and I might be able to help you get it out.
No, Bob. No, we tried that.
As Bob is going,
No, we tried
I can
that.
get a chisel and a hammer.
Anyone gonna tell me?
And we,
Guys.
No.
Anyone else?
And maybe the chisel. Not that hammer, though.
Fuck it. Bruce, Canton's dead.
You
Well,
can
that's
hear the
unfortunate.
proverbial pin drop.
that's unfortunate.
Who's Kenton?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, which cannon?
What? You know there's only one.
Canton, Thieves Guild.
Like, the little wimpy guy?
Yeah. He died. As much as I was enjoying these insults, I just found out you didn't know.
Who's Kenton?
And a relatively important mid-level player in the local Thieves Guild.
Who done him?
Assassins, from what I heard.
Yeah, I killed them, and then one of them tried to kill you, and then that's how we got in the cave.
By the way,
Did you get the lady in the cave?
Oh, you know I got the lady in the cave.
The
I
Necromancer
didn't,
was one of them also. Done. Also, I got the guy that hires him. I got the name.
We need to take that to Darius.
Yeah, figured.
Like,
I scribbled it
immediately.
down and handed it to you.
I was gonna say, what's
The
that
name was Gavrilo.
Yeah, Gavrilo.
Let's write
I
that down.
just-
Somebody.
Write it for you,
Cool.
just in case.
At this point, you have killed 3.
What about the big guy? Dragon Breath.
I haven't seen him.
Have not seen him since you
Heard he's an asshole, though.
I start speaking to my hammer. He burnt my
You're
beard
not,
off.
you're not wrong.
Oh yeah, Bob's got a vendetta on
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Boy.
I think we need to let Bob have that one. Out of respect, almost.
Sandra does step out, and she's looking at Bruce and everybody. I was like,
Hey, Sandra.
I don't even know where to begin with the conversation I'm going to have with you.
Yeah, my wife's locked up.
Yeah. Bruce, are you okay?
Why is she still alive?
I would like to point out, gentlemen, that you just told a man who may or may not have had a heart attack that one of his oldest acquaintances is dead.
I mean,
Gonna
he
go
didn't
lay-
know who that was for a split second,
Gonna
so...
go lay down.
She's your wife.
Yeah,
Got it.
Bruce shuffles off down the hallway towards his room.
yeah.
As Granlund would wish it.
Bob, ironically, my wife thought I was dead, and I thought she was dead. In reality, my son was dead, and everything is pain. So, I'm just gonna focus on something else.
As awful as that
What do you mean?
sounds.
You've got the wife back.
As awful as all of that sounds, my question remains, why did you leave this woman who is going to summon a demon alive?
It's a good question.
Because a bunch of people have told me once that anyone can be redeemed if they choose to be good. So unless they all want to go back on their word... Anyone?
I told you no such thing.
Sandra
Good
walks
or
out of
bad.
I had to yank you out of the goddamn lake again.
That was you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This boot's going up your ass pretty soon if I have to do that again.
I just said... What do you... I don't know what you want from me anymore, man. I'm trying.
No one does.
I'm
No, I
trying.
get it. I get it.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
He wants to like you.
He
You just keep fucking it up.
You are the Eric Foreman to his Red Foreman.
I have too
Right
many
there.
dads in this fucking podcast.
Headcast!
What?
The dad level
Headcast.
grows.
I followed Bruce.
You follow Bruce?
I followed Bruce.
Okay. Bruce, Granlund is waiting for you in your room, and she's kind of helping you get back into bed.
Bruce just swats her hand away. And
All right, Bruce.
he lowers himself into his bed, facing the wall. He just pulls a blanket over himself, and he just lays there. Either asleep, or dead, or pouting.
And that's where Roy finds him.
So, how you taking the news about Canton?
I don't feel so good. In, anywhere. My, don't got a lot of people I care about. Lost pretty much all of them now.
I get that. But I mean, I'm still here.
Yeah. And, maybe you'll outlive me. Maybe you won't. Canton shoulda. Canton shoulda. At no point does Bruce face you. Even if you go around the bed, at no point does Bruce see you.
So Bob walks up to Grimly.
By the way, just this can happen in the background. I'm packing up my stuff.
Okay.
And to leave the town or the
Yeah,
the
everything
church.
that I have at the church is being put in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Which, by the way, my thing wants to reward all y'all.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, yes,
wait,
it
that's
is.
cool. Hold on.
He does have quite nice things. As it turns out.
Yeah, you let them know that there's rewards from the Thane coming if you can get hold of them. You've also been told by the Thane he'll find a way to find them if he needs to.
If nothing else, come by my shop.
That might be a good way to do it. So you guys are still in the hall, right? You're not in the room with them.
My door's open.
You
but
went to another room.
I'm packing stuff in.
Everything's nearby. It's all this
Yeah.
hallway where the
Dylan's
vents
in
are.
there.
Yeah.
Dylan's in the same room as
I'm
me,
in
so he's just on
earshot.
the
Oh,
other
okay.
side,
So you're in that
kinda
room. Yeah.
Invisibly.
Granlin speaks up while you're there, and she says, "I've been told by the Church of Moors that the service it will be tomorrow."
For Ken.
Yes.
When?
Ah.
What time?
It'll be at dusk, the way they usually do it. They will take him to the burial mounds a mile away from the city, and small grave, but I understand an unnamed benefactor paid for it.
Even a big heart doesn't need a big hole.
Do you stick around, or do you pack your stuff and leave?
I'm packing my stuff, and I'm gonna go see Julie.
All right. Well, you don't make it out the door because Julie is right there. Because that was coming next. Good call.
So,
Hey, Dylan. Looking for you.
what's up?
I heard that you got in trouble again.
I mean, it's a day that ends in Y.
Uh,
I mean, what'd you expect?
are you okay?
A little beaten up. I take a knee. Julie, I'm gonna have to head out for a while.
Okay. Did you find the it was a cultist again?
I beat up the bad guys, don't worry.
Did you get him?
I just nod. I got the bad ones, yes.
What about the one that they brought in?
It's complicated, Julie.
Shouldn't she pay?
She will. And I'll make sure of it.
Okay, Dylan.
And I'm gonna put a hand on her shoulder. And I'm gonna look at her and go, I have the money for your education, by the way. I'm gonna get you enrolled as soon as possible.
Oh, cool. Yeah. You're gonna be around though, right, to help?
I'm gonna try and stop by when I can. But I might disappear for a while every now and then. I'm leaving Balthazar here with you, though, so he can take care of you and you can take care of him.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna look at her and go, long term, I need to ask you a question.
What's that?
Let's do it on this for a day, actually. And I thought about doing this before I went on my shift last time, but every time I go on my shift, something blows up, lights on fire, or I get stabbed. So should have probably thought about doing it before, but I wanted to ask you, and you're more than welcome to say no, mostly because I'm a fuck up. Don't repeat that word in front of Sandra. I'll be so much trouble. I don't know if there's paperwork for this, and I'm circling around it because I'm nervous and a little terrified of a no. Do you want to be officially...
Not if you're gonna leave.
I'm not going to be gone forever. There's just a lot of things I need to take care of. I'm going to stop by when I can, and when I can, I'll send for you and bring you with me. Sandra's here, and I just need to make sure you're safe. And being around me might not be the safest thing right now.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, you can.
She can take care of herself.
Fuck off, Pop. Fuck off, Pop.
I believe you can take care of yourself, but you also need to focus
Don't you
on...
have kids to say vaguely sexual things to?
Only every Tuesday.
What is the purpose of this conversation with this offering?
Horrifying.
I'm just gonna tell you now, you could take care of yourself, and I could take you with me. But the problem is, if I did that, you want to have the better life, because I've told you once that power is what will keep you safe. But it's
I know.
not 100% true. I guess I came to realize that power's nice and all, but it doesn't matter if you wield the power of a god. And trust me, I know what that's like. if you're not doing it for good, if you're not doing it for the right reasons, then you're only going to end up hating yourself or hurting the people you care about. And right now, my job is to figure out who I need to stop from hurting the people I care about, which includes you. So if I have to wait to ask you that question, I will.
I'm gonna let you know that you're telling her, and you've made your words very clear, but you are speaking to someone who can't fully understand that choice. And you know that you're not going to really get it across, and she's mad.
I understand.
Yeah.
I was expecting her to be mad.
And she kind of just do whatever. You know. She calls for Balthazar, and then she wanders back to her room.
And that's a good boy. He's like right there.
Yes,
Not like
yes.
fucking Kelrath.
Unlike Kelrath. Kelrath's a good boy too, goddammit.
Not well trained.
Not
They
well
got like the
trained.
German shepherds of
Can't
fucking
find
mastiffs.
home if you walk in there.
Nope. Alright.
Did you even say where you were going?
No.
Nope.
Dylan, where the hell are you going anyway?
Man, this is funny to me, but probably not as much to you. To swallow my fucking pride.
Are you gonna miss Ken's funeral?
Don't know.
He's going to heal Roy. He'll do what he's got.
No, I'm just gonna do what I do best. Suffer for the right reasons.
I was going to say fall asleep, but yeah.
No, that's what you do best, you jackass.
You put people to sleep. Alright. So you go to talk to Granlin. You find her. She's left everyone alone. And she's in her office with people till you leave. Okay. You and Mr. Grimm?
Yep.
Yeah.
You are shuffled to Granlin's office. And when you walk into her office, she goes, "Ah!"
That's a hell of a noise.
Same noise Bruce makes. Same shit.
I should really pretty you up sometime.
Sorry, it's always surprising.
I know. I'm a skeleton. Can we get over it?
It's a lot of cultural... Don't worry about it.
Society's always against you, man.
We'll get you a nice scarf.
How can I
Takes a
help
lot of
you,
it.
you men? You never visit me, Bob. What can I do for you?
About Bruce.
About the Eye of Magog that's in his fucking head.
That.
Yes, I saw. He's been under my care. You think I don't know what it is?
I hope you know what it is.
Well, you never know.
What do you want to know?
I don't know where Vespera is.
Good cap skelicop.
I want to know more about it.
It's the eye
I
of
want to
Magog.
get it out of his head.
I also would like to do that.
She rolls inside. What is it that you want? You want that item? Just straight up? You interested in having it?
I'm not interested in having it as much as I'm interested in its origin, right?
Okay.
Because I've already established that things are going funny for me. That's the closest connection
Okay.
to right from where I'm at.
Okay.
That's logically where my brain goes.
Smells like home.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well,
Actually, here's a good question. Do I have my hammer?
yeah, there's no reason you wouldn't.
Okay.
You never gave it up.
No. No, I'm just saying I'm in the Church of Vespera.
How does this hammer feel like Grunland?
Your hammer is literally a tool.
Yes.
It looks like it's not a weapon.
Yes, I know. But you never know.
No one feels the need to take it from you.
I'll just have tools now. Calipers. Anyway.
So the Eye of Magog is it's an ancient relic. It is literally the eye of a god, if the stories are true. And you see, dears, Magog, if you don't know, is an old religion, part of Gog and Magog. Us giants used to worship them. Gog was sort of everything good that giants could be. Magog represented our desires to crush and eat you puny mortal people.
Not immortal. Not
I will grind your bones to make my bread. Does that not sound familiar?
It does. But I've said worse. You don't understand where I come from, do you?
I know where you come from.
Then such threats are just
Duke
things
of
you say.
Autumn.
Oh, you do understand where I come
He
from.
just got a tingly in his pelvis bone.
And I just file that away in my knowledge bank of Duke Bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
Bob goes, huh.
Alright. And she
Noted.
says, and the Eye of Magog represents all that is uncontrolled and savage. It is our id. It is a terrifying item. It is supposed to bring out the worst in a giant. It usually is attracted to the strongest giant it can find. Other giants will want it, especially bad ones. And the only way that I have ever heard to remove the Eye of Magog from a host is death.
Fair option.
So then the question runs, how can you keep him from totally dying and get the dang thing out of him?
It is very difficult to kill the bearer of an Eye of Magog.
Well, I'll tell you this. I cracked her. There's only a little bit more to go.
With an 11 in wisdom, is it possible for me to remember if Magog's actually missing an eye? Should I ever heard of it?
Yes, you do know he's missing an eye.
Oh, okay.
That is legit.
That's like his shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's known as a one-eyed titan sometimes.
It's like Odin.
Well,
Similar. Also, if you're very into classic D&D, it's a bit of Grumsh. If you're familiar
Oh,
with Grumsh.
fuck me.
Yeah, it's similar to that, although it's more giant storks.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's a terrifying god.
Yeah,
And
it's
most
similar to
D&D.
that. Yeah, Magog is bad. There's nothing really good about it. It's just like, chances are that in order to remove it, you'd have to kill him. Even destroying it might kill Bruce. I will say this. If I was going to have a giant fight the Eye of Magog, I'd pick Bruce.
I've heard of Magog. Possibly even been stepped over by him once or twice.
You've seen his danglies.
They're big.
Potentially.
Big.
I know he's missing an eye. So I know that this is true. But with this being said, I need to pull this thread so I can find out what is happening to me.
Weren't you summoned?
If I was summoned when I attempted to kill someone with a word, they would have died. Or at least normally.
Oh.
Ixnay on the dying A.
Your pig Latin's rusty.
What?
You should be careful. This is not your world. And people like me are designed to stop people like you.
Fair enough. I don't want to be here.
Well, your world sucks.
I want to go home.
People keep bringing up time, which I still don't understand. They keep telling me what I'm doing is wrong. I have no one here who summoned me. I normally have much more fun than this. The sun moves through the sky when I stand still? What sense does your fucking world make? I've spent far too many hunts back at the wild, as opposed to coming and grasping at your world. But why is it so infuriating?
I can't help you, dearie. I imagine you'll have to learn. In the meantime, stick with these people. Maybe they'll teach you.
I don't
At
know.
best, they'll keep an eye on you, because I don't know what you want.
Answers. Keep your ears open, giantess. I want answers.
And I walk out.
Bob, do you have anything more to ask?
So after Grim leaves, I go, you need... I'd inquire among the faiths, perhaps, how to get that dang thing out.
It's not our area. The Church of Newman is better with these things.
Newman, I see.
Sorry.
I go, alright. Well, I need to go check on, see how my shop's going.
Your man, Daedalus, who left us with everyone, he did say that he very much wanted to speak with Bruce as soon as possible.
Alright.
He, and you as well. I understand that it's his job to keep an eye on such things that you've been dealing with. I had a very long argument about what to do with the one named Akara.
What's the story with her?
I told Granlin everything, by the way.
She's a member of the Cult of Vina. I'm sure you're aware. You were there.
Yes. That much I understand.
From what I gather, has been with them for a month or more.
Apparently Dylan's wife.
Yes, apparently. So in respect for Dylan, am treating her gently, even though part of me does not wish to. Because I need answers as well.
I might need to go talk to some orcs. I wonder if Take a Walk's up for a kegger. I leave. I go.
Roy, you go to Darius.
Actually, before that, I'd like to talk to Dylan some more.
So you see me
Leaving.
with my bag in hand.
You guys are leaving at the same time, basically, right?
Yeah, I'll walk out with him.
I look at him, backpack over my shoulder with some of my shit. Hey.
So where are you going, Dylan?
I realize now my lot in life, and instead of fighting it, I gotta kind of roll with it. And I'm not gonna make a lot of friends, and I'm probably gonna burn a lot of bridges, but I got an idea. And the problem is, if I told you it, I couldn't do it. So, I guess what I'm saying is, I'm gonna do what's best for my life. And I'm sorry if you hate me for that.
Actually, here's the thing. I want to go with you. But, one, I need to speak to Darius.
That's fair.
2, we should really stay for Ken.
And I'm gonna try and be there, but I need to do what's best for me.
Is there a time limit on this thing?
I need to capitalize on momentum. The longer I take, the less likely this will succeed. So, I guess really what I'm doing is I need to make sure there's a future for me, future for Julie, and hopefully one day a car. But I think, as it stands, for the time being, the person that was my wife is buried deep beneath a lot of hurt. And the more I'm around, the more she's reminded of it. Because my kid had my face and her eyes. And I'm tired of being in pain, so I gotta do what's best now. Even if it hurts.
How can I assist you in this?
You wanna know?
Yeah.
Roy, there might be a time in the future where I tell you no. Or stop. And whatever it means, no matter how much it sucks, at least once, do as I ask for the love of God. And if you can't, I understand. Just try to aim for away from, important organs. I'll try not to kill you. You try not to kill me. I know you've threatened it a lot, and I've threatened a lot, but can we make it so we don't actively kill each other? Even though you'll probably want to, and I might need to. We'll try not to, at least. And you never know.
I suppose that's reasonable.
Oh, and, did you check on Julie now and then? She knows you, kinda, and she's gonna hate me for a while. And could you check on Sandra and Akara sometimes? Because it's probably gonna be a little bit till I can come back.
I could do that for you if you come to speak with Darius with me.
Ooh, got me by the short and curlies.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you got me for another couple hours, it looks like, Roy.
You guys go to Darius.
Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Mulligan's there.
Hey.
And Linda. And you see Linda has packed her bags and is full on leaving this time. She's on her way out, and Mulligan's kind of trying to talk her into not doing it, and no, I'm going to the other unit. You can't stop me.
Hey, Linda.
Hey, Dylan.
How you doing, girlie?
Pretty good. I'm looking forward to the new thing.
Where you going?
The new unit. Or the other unit.
Oh, yeah, you're transferring, right?
Yeah. I'll see you around. Don't worry
Hey,
about
stay
it.
in touch.
You'll see me around.
Yeah. Hey, if I ever need to hire a thief,
Not a thief anymore.
Weird.
So this guy is about to leave before Ken's thing.
Gotta phrase it like that.
So you're gonna leave too?
And Curly's.
Hey, Molly.
No, I'm not leaving town.
Oh, are you me or her?
Mullion looks to Dylan like, really, motherfucker?
How's jail, motherfucker?
It's great to be out. I'm really happy to make it to my friend's funeral.
I wish I could go to my friend's funeral.
You could. I think you should.
Well, considering, all things considered, I'll try and visit when I can, but I've been kind of dealing with the fact over the past day, and a lot's been going on, that I didn't even get to go to my son's funeral. So, if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
The gravestone's there.
Yeah.
You want to make a double trip?
Yeah. I can go on one trip. I can go to Ken's gravestone and my kids. Oh.
Are you going? Like, where are we? What are we arguing about? Are you going?
I don't know.
Look, all right.
Well, it's like I kind of just felt like there was going to be an argument here, and now I'm confused.
I just argue as a defense mechanism. I don't know.
I'm very insecure.
Look, I'm not used to being on the same page as all y'all.
Seriously, you didn't hurt anyone on your side.
Darius has been waiting for you, Roy.
Yeah, I figured. Dylan, come on.
He's got me by the short and fucking curly.
So Mullion kind of kicks open the door. Linda waves goodbye, and you go in and you see Darius. You know how he usually like lounges on the chair, like he's very comfortable there, and he's happy to see everybody. It's not that way.
Business.
Yeah, it's not even all business. He's slumped in this chair.
Hey, boss man.
Oh, it's hey Dylan. I thought our business was done lately.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Hello, Roy.
Hey, Darius. So, I've brought Dylan to you because we've got some information.
The guy that hired the assassins, I know it. I got it for you.
He sits up eagerly. Name?
Gavrilo.
Is that it?
That's all I got. He started the contract about 4 or 5 days ago.
Right around the time we finished our
business.
Yeah.
The only one he knows are Roy and Bruce. So I'm whispering like quietly down to Roy. I'm so sorry about that, by the way. I totally thought they knew about all of us, not just Bruce.
Great.
Oh, and they might know about Mullion, so keep an eye on him.
Yeah. I'll say that you guys give him a rundown. Is there anything you would leave out?
I've burned through all the information I have.
Yeah, you give him everything about the assassins you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that gives you the information that he knows as well, which is to say there has been 4 that you've seen. The half-dragon is the only one that is still alive that you've seen, but the name Gavrilo seems to be one that you do not know.
I go, half-dragon's name is Brutus. It's a half-dragon, breathes fire, wears plate.
Shouldn't be hard to find then.
Yeah, but he's probably got a hideout somewhere in the city. I check all the dark corners you haven't been looking in.
And they're chasing down people who...
were involved in the heist.
It was Bruce, Canton, maybe Mullion?
My guess...
People from the vault?
Based on this, I think Gavrilo's an intermediary, middleman between the actual contractor. And I think it's probably a high noble, considering we found, I think, something mentioning assassin paperwork in that box that Bruce pulled. So my guess is Noble's got salty that we pulled one on him. So they decided to take down anyone they can confirm. I'm sure if they confirmed my face, his face, anyone's face. Also, you should go by a fake name now. I'm thinking Milli Vanilli for you. You look like a mill.
Maybe just Mel?
Don't make it weird.
Make it $1 million. Make him feel good.
You can feel like $1 million.
A Millie?
Are we done?
Yeah.
Why not Troy? It's like Roy.
So I just go, yeah, also I'm going to be heading off for a little while. So if we're enemies next time we meet, best of luck.
As you leave, Mullion says, I don't care what the fuck we are the next time we meet. If you don't show up to his funeral, I'm going to take that as an actual insult.
Well, I don't care what you say, but I got Fuck it. You know what, Mullion? I'm tired of arguing with you. Like,
I'm not arguing with you. I'm
No.
saying you need to come to the funeral.
no, you're taking it as a fucking
I'm
insult.
asking you to come to the funeral.
Burp, 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 burp.
He actually softens. I'm asking you to come to the funeral.
Fine.
Please.
We'll try and stop by.
Canton liked you.
Ooh. Short and curly.
Seems to be working.
Yeah. Y'all are dicks. You should make a guild about dicks. Like a thief. Oh.
All right.
Already church for that.
So, Dylan is no longer in the room.
Yeah, I bailed.
I would like to tail Dylan.
Why? He seems... I thought we were on the up and up. You guys seem cool when you walked in here.
Yeah, we're cool, but I think he needs my help.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care what help he needs as long as it involves killing these assassins.
Well, that's fine. He seems to know a lot about them, and he might be able to find out more.
It's your best lead.
Basically, yeah.
You know... You can do whatever you want, Roy. Here's the deal. You've only been with us a short time, but he looks around, and when you first started here, you remember there were more thieves. And when you first got there, that this room used to have, like, besides Mullion and Canton, there would be people in the Thieves Guild, and every time you visit here, there's fewer and fewer. He looks at you, he's like, it's you, me, Mullion, and a handful more. You're one of us. Not only that, do you want Canton's old job?
I will be back. For Canton. That seems very unfair to Mullion. But...
Do you really think that Mullion should be the face of the Thieves Guild? He should go recruit people?
Probably not.
Yikes.
Probably not. But
I'll Shanghai him.
he's gonna be mad at me. But I will make sure Dylan and I make it back for Ken. And then we can talk about this promotion.
Dylan.
I've left the room, so I'm just kind of walking through the gray water.
It's grey water. Echoes in the back of your memory.
It does not.
In a happier
In
time.
reality. It does not in reality occur.
No.
It is a somber.
Happier times in your memories.
Dylan's thinking about that first time that, Canton barred the windows, tried to make Shanghai down here, blindfolded him, and then the minute he got down here, Dylan immediately knew how to get here, so he was just kind of chuckling the whole time, walking past Lenny the Narc, meeting Mullion, wishing that memory was different. And I walk around the city and take a nap on a rooftop waiting for Canton's funeral.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go talk to Bruce, because he's basically the only other person I know,
It's true.
besides the people at the moors.
Okay.
And as you said, they're busy.
You find Bruce with his back to you, facing the wall.
I walk in.
Hello, Bruce.
What you want?
I was hoping to have a conversation with you.
I got much of a choice.
Not really.
I figured.
I take 2 steps further into the room.
Bruce wipes his face off with a pillow or a blanket or something. And he sits up to turn and face this thing. Keeps harassing him.
How can I help you?
Well, as I discussed with you in the hallway before you heard some other news,
Yeah.
you have a piece from a world I am from in your head.
Does that mean you can take it?
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that way. Well, I could, but I'd take your life with it. And as it stands, you dead doesn't do me much good. And if it doesn't do me much good, then I'll explore other options first.
You, I don't know exactly what you is, but you ever wonder if you being alive does more harm than you being dead?
No. Your views on things are so convoluted. The way that we see things, where I'm from, far more pragmatic. It's not good or evil as you continuously and incessantly seem to refer to here on this mortal plane. It's life or death, and both are acceptable. You do what you need to. You survive. You kill.
That, sounds like you're Magog talking.
I've heard tales of Magog and may have even seen him once or twice. But his way of thinking is not necessarily wrong or right, as no way of thinking is. You see, where we hail from, it is less a question of what you think you should do, and more a question of what you need to do at the time. Do we have politics, convoluted ideas? Certainly, all the time. We have lords, kings, and rulers, things that dictate how things work. But where we're from, it's wild.
You're,
Bruce sits up, still crooked, old, obviously haggard, and he composes himself a bit more.
you work in magics. Magic, right?
Not as well as I once did, but yes.
Then your power comes from your mind's control over things.
Yes, to a certain extent.
We giants know that there's Magog, but there's also Gog. Magog is the innate and natural power of a giant's raw and unbridled potential. Wild, if you will. But the wise of us, the truly powerful of us, we follow the ways of Gog. Because there is no more power than using your mind to overcome the world outside and the world inside. The way of Magog is the easy way. The way of Gog is the way of penultimate control, controlling your very nature and shaping the world around you to be better than it wants to be.
I take 3 more steps closer, and I look at Bruce very intently as I proceed to say,
As I've said, your view of things is far more convoluted than reality is. You see, Gog and Magog stride across the same plains. They come from and reside in the same place. And they move together quite often. The separation is much smaller than you think.
Dylan, you don't stay at the Church of Vespera.
No.
And you would think that this is a time the devil might bother you. He doesn't. Next day comes and goes. You don't even know where most of it goes. It's gone real quick. You're not thinking about it.
I just sit on a rooftop the whole day.
Yeah, and it doesn't even feel that long. You realize that it's starting to get late. The weather's changed again. The snow's melted. It's actually not a bad day. Kind of feels like autumn.
Hey.
Yeah. Everyone knows where the cemetery is. Even Dylan can find it. And you guys, how do you dress?
I'm disguised.
Okay.
And I have a cloak over me. If someone talks to me, they know it's me. Otherwise...
You're not drawing attention to the fact
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
Best dressed there, obviously.
Don't have to change much. You're kind of dressed for a funeral. If anyone fits.
Bruce shuffles in, aided by the combined efforts of his 10-foot stick and
Granlund.
I'll shuffle in with Bruce.
Bruce has his entire body painted black with coal, except for a white bar across his eyes and white hands. And he's wearing nothing but a black fabric loincloth that looks like it's homemade. Not terribly well made.
I'm using minor illusions so that I'm not freaking people out because I'm just tired of the reactions.
This is the Church of Moors leading the proceedings, so...
Less weird than you'd think.
Less weird than you'd think, yeah.
We're all
No, I
kind
like it. The one time.
Yeah.
Poor Skeleton.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Canton's funeral, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's going to be filled with people.
Yeah.
Church of Moors, it may not be weird.
You know, once upon a time, this funeral may have been filled with a lot of people.
It's a lot smaller.
Not as much lately. A lot of people dead lately. A lot of people hiding. Mullion, he's one of the pallbearers. Along with Bill Oak, Bruce, and Roy. You carry him where Darius is already set in a wheelchair at the side of the grave. And you guys lower him in. Hornig residing over the proceedings, which is a Dwarven member of the Church of Moors that you and Mr. Grimm met. Death comes for us all. In this world, it is sometimes difficult to tell when. Many of us do our best to hide from it. Some of us laugh and dare it every day. Canton is a man well known, even though he shouldn't be. Because everyone he ever met, he treated fairly. Despite the fact that, and he looks at Mullion and Darius, he worked a job that no one should know he worked. He will be missed, and he deserved better than what he got. Does anyone wish to say anything?
I walk up. I'm in a disguise, so...
Yeah.
Probably gonna fucking evil eye from Mullion.
No.
Canton... I could sit here all fucking day and describe Canton. I don't think I would capture it. I think you all would agree, right?
Darius, because he was beautiful.
Damn straight. God damn that bot.
Everybody laughs.
Listen, I met Canton at a weird point. I guess in mine, and it kind of made it weird for him. And he just wanted me to not be an asshole for 5 minutes. I think he asked us all that once or twice. And I couldn't fucking give it to him as much as I wanted to. As much as I liked the guy. I could not stop being an asshole for 5 minutes. And yet this fucking guy still asked me if I was doing okay. Still checked up on me now and then. And literally gave me the shirt off his back. And if there's one thing I take away from all of my experiences with Canton is that he acted like he always had the best hand at the table. But he was always willing to fold to give you a chance. He'd crush you the next round or two, though, but that's just who he was. He's got to win his money back. He was a great guy. Shit. I don't want to ramble. He'd get mad.
Roll a cry check.
Yeah.
At the end of everyone's speech, I'm requiring a constitution check.
I'm good.
I passed without rolling.
Way to go.
Lack of tear ducts assist.
Lack of tear ducts and
Lack
association.
of shit.
Never met him.
No words, just a nice little sunshine built out of burnished brass. Just
Bob built a burnished Newman sign, and when he displays it, and he looks very proud, and then he sort of wanders off, and as soon as he wanders off, Mullion leans down to Roy and he says, "He knows I can't worship Dirk, right?"
This is awkward.
Apparently not.
apparently not.
Who's next?
Waiting on to me, boy.
So, I hear he was great. What a mortal. Put him in the ground. What a weird custom.
Darius, because who the fuck is that?
Only put the club away.
He's cool, I promise. I would prefer if you went next.
Say your piece.
He's in a box.
Yeah, actually, I believe we just established the box is an ice box made by Bob.
Roy walks up. He wipes a tear from his eye. And he thinks to Avil, and he just goes, "Help me out with this one." And he walks up and he puts his hand on the box. And you see his hand freeze over a bit.
Okay.
And then he lifts his hand up, and there is just an icy looking flower there. And he looks down and he just says, audibly, "Thank you." And he turns and walks away.
Okay. I snuck out with a stealth of 22.
You leave?
Yeah, I
Okay.
snuck out when Roy was going up.
No, there's no need for stealth. You snuck out. We'll just cut. At this point, Dylan sneaks out. Mullion looks to Bruce, and he's like, "I've known him longest.
No dispute.
You're up."
Bruce steps forward.
Quickly, I rolled to follow.
Alright, if anybody paying attention, Dylan and Roy both leave. Dylan first.
Bruce steps forward, and out of one eye, for reasons, it is clear that he has actually been in tears. And Bruce steps forward, and he kneels down to the grave, much to the protest of his old and aching body.
Canton was soft. But in that softness is where he showed his strength. In the maelstrom of chaos, in the torrents of grief, despair, and trouble, the man who holds the steady hand is the strongest. To move your hand with the wind is one thing, but to keep your hand in place against the wind, to shelter others from its torrent and its buffet, is a strength I think we can all agree is something to look for. I don't know how long, but before you died, you told me you'd catch up with me, and I'm thinking sometime soon. I'll hold you to it. I'll see you on the top of the mountain, buddy, and see you soon.
Bruce goes to lay his stick in the grave. Realizes that's silly, it's 10 fucking feet long. Snaps it in half over his knee and lays it in the box next to Canton.
Your pull?
Yes.
Okay.
Bruce steps back and actually leaves. He just walks away.
All the PCs are gone. Except for Mr. Grimm.
Intrigued by the death customs of this world, I want to stay and finish the ceremony.
Yeah, so Mullion steps up and he goes, kind of glad everyone's leaving, because I don't want them to see that they're way better at this than me. I don't really go to funerals much. Put a lot of people in the ground. But I don't go to funerals. I don't like it. He stalls and acts like he's going to say more. And then just kind of shakes his head. And he says, bye, buddy. He walks away. He doesn't walk far. Turns and he pushes Darius up. And Darius opens his mouth, shuts it. Opens his mouth, shuts it. And is it? Mullion starts to cart him away, and Darius just sort of tunes out. They start to put dirt on the coffin, and Bill Oak in Ermindor.
Bruce has made his way all the way to the edge of the cemetery, crosses the threshold out of its barrier, and then turns around to wait and view the actual burial.
Okay. Let's go ahead and cut to where you go, Dylan.
Just kind of, after I get away, I pull off the prosthetics, pull everything off, and when I finally stop walking, I'm standing out at a set of gates that says the Bennett Estate, and lean my head back and go, you're gonna fucking love this, I know it. And I sigh, as I know what I have to do next.
Mr. Grimm sees them shoveling the dirt onto the coffin. Bruce from afar. And there is a cold rose, a broken 10-foot pole, Dylan's deck of marked cards, and the sun made by Bob. And it's buried.
As they shovel the sand, and dirt, and soil, Bruce lets out a low, droning chant of his people. A burial chant that is very special to him.
Everyone eventually leaves. The stone is left. Darius waves Mullion off, and Darius sits at the gravestone for a long time. Eventually Darius stands, and he limps to the stone, and he places upon it a pendant made of jade from a religion they both followed. And he says, goodbye.
Yaru
Thank you for joining us on Torchlit Tavern. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope you will continue to enjoy many episodes in the future. Don't forget to like us and rate us on wherever you listen, and don't forget to share us with everybody you know so our podcast can grow. Also, don't forget to follow our show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Podbean, Apple Podcast, or whatever your preferred podcasting service is. And, furthermore, should you wish to follow our lovely players in their epic journeys, you can follow them at the following locations.
Hey guys, it's Ryan, favorite Warlock Roy, and you can find me on Twitter at RyanSCB Santos.
You can find your favorite DM, Jameson Oxford, on Twitter at Agent Beige.
And you can find your Skeleman himself, the gentleman, Mr. Grimm, at big_J_ the bad man on Twitter.
And you can find your good boy Dylan on Twitter at Argo Omega. Fuck your warlock.
Rude.
We cut to the next day. We're at the watch house where Corporal Mintz is working the front desk. And in walks Linda. And she goes, I'm ready to start my first day.